Hey champions, it's Friday, which means tonight I'm going to be doing my live stream. I'm really excited about it because today we're going to have a special guest. Andrew from Lost Star Gaming in Gig Harbor, Washington, is going to be joining me. We're going to be talking about one of my lessons learned, which is community building. There's a lot of challenges with not just TCGs, but a lot of different products, a lot of different games, organizations, that the strength of the company relies very heavily on the community that's built around it. And I thought, from the perspective of a brand new store that's launched during COVID, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about how he went about growing the company, growing the store, things that he put in place to help it attract new customers, along with how does he plan on implementing a Genesis community. So I thought that was a really cool topic. I'm really excited to have that. So make sure you join me tonight. I think the live stream's at 6 o'clock. Yep, the game designer. It's right there on the screen. I'm reading it as it scrolls by. So 6 p.m. tonight Eastern. We're going to be having that chat. So join us. It's going to be really, really cool. Right now, I wanted to talk a little bit about Patreon. I'm putting together the next few Patreon, well, at least July's Patreon package right now. I'm really excited about this because it took so long. These are normally sent out at the beginning of the month. Here I am mid-month, and I'm just putting them together now. So I'm hoping I'll have them done by the weekend. So early next week, I can start shipping those out. But I wanted to talk about the cycle that we've been putting together. So these are the next few promos. So for July, it's going to be that backflip. Then next month, we're going to have this alternate art pressure point. And then the month after is O10. So these are the next few Patreon promos that we're going to be releasing. The thing behind them was it was supposed to be the cycle of the low chi, the 4 chi or lower cards that were very meta relevant, giving players kind of the Patreon members an opportunity to show off that they're part of Patreon, that they're supporting us. And that's what Patreon's been a lot about. It's been giving the opportunities for the players to show off that they are supporting the game and helping us grow every step of the way. So we started with the Wind Slash for Bellum, and then moving on to Backflip for Thymos. So I know Backflip doesn't see a lot of play right now, but I think as the game grows and expands, there's a lot of opportunities for this card to present, to be played in more of a competitive format. It'll give a nice little edge to those Thymos players who need that evasion. So that's what's happening for July, and then starting next month, August, our Patreon promos are going to be Pressure Point and O10. So all of these cards are very powerful. I think the alternate art Pressure Point is really cool. I know it's showing up in the organized play pack, so you might be asking, what's the difference between getting the Patreon one versus the organized play one? Not really much of a difference. It's the same artwork. I think it's the same finish on how we're doing promos. It's just in the organized play packs, you might get an opportunity to get a foil one, and that would look really amazing. And then the O10, very heavily played. So these two, next month and the month after, these are very, very meta relevant promos. So if these are something you're interested in, there's still time for you to sign up to our Patreon. The other cool thing that we're going to be doing is for the July and August Patreon promos, there's going to be nice little treats that come along. So one thing that the Patreons get access to are promos that are usually exclusive to other areas. They'll get access to these alongside their regular promos. So I'm going to grab one and show you what I mean. But a few months ago, Gig Harbor, actually, Andrew's store that I was talking about earlier, he, as part of his launch program, he ended up making asking us to help him make a promo Genesis card that's exclusive for his store. So let me see if I can find that. Let me grab the alternate art con. I've talked about it a few times in different places, but here it is. Perfect. Okay, let's throw that up on screen. So this alternate art con, it's It was only available for people who went to the grand opening for Andrew's store. However, we made them available to all our Patreon members as well. So the Patreon members get their standard Patreon exclusive promo. Higher tiers get the foil champions. So this month, for the July package, you're getting Raha. And then whenever there are these exclusive promos that are going to stores, that are going to product releases or anything like that, you'll be at least getting one copy of those as well. So Patreon members, that's your best way to make sure you get all upcoming promos. Uh, so what I wanted to say is, for people who look at this and think that it's a money grab on our end, or that it's an opportunity for us to get more profits outside of regular product sales, I'll be honest, it is. That's part of what the goal is. Because we are a small company and we're growing, we need a way to keep our bottom lines, our month-to-month revenue, stable. And that's what Patreon really does. It helps stabilize the company. So every single month, I can guarantee certain expenses are paid. Things like paying our artists, because if we don't have money to pay the artists, they go away, production slows down, products get delayed. That's what's happened a little bit in Raise. That's what might happen with Origins, and we don't want to have any of those product delays. So Patreon helps stabilize that. It helps stabilize things like making sure I can pay rent on time and have actual a little bit of stability in my own life, so that I don't have to be stressing about those things and have to find another job. I can focus more full time on this. So to all my Patreon members, I am very, very grateful for everything you've done, because without you, I don't think the company would have survived COVID. So I want to give a huge thank you, a huge shout out to all the Patreon members. And the promos and everything we do for the Patreon members, we're trying to give something back to you. I know a lot of you would have supported even if we gave you nothing, but that's not the company we want to be. We want to make sure that if you're going to be supporting us, we're giving you something back. We're giving you something exclusive, something that you can show and say, I was part of this. I was here for that. So thank you to all the Patreon members. I hope you're enjoying your promos. If there's something you want to see different with the Patreon program, I hope you feel confident that you could reach out to me and let me know. But that's what I wanted to talk about today. Make sure you come and watch my live stream this evening, and that you have a great weekend, and I'll chat to you again tomorrow. Take care. Bye.